So as you guys may know, I am a huge fan of smart home assistants, and I own an Amazon Echo, and I own, well, these two, the Google Assistant and Siri. So hopefully I don't trigger them too much. I'm instantly going to say there will be a lot of trigger warnings in this video, way too many for me to actually mute them. So please make sure to mute your smart home devices if you have any. In today's video, I'm going to actually let you guys decide which one is better. We are going to do a bunch of tests. I'm going to tell you what I know about them. I don't actually own a Google Home Mini, which I really wanted to buy and I probably will buy in the future. And I don't own a HomePod for obvious reasons. So what we are going to do in today's video is basically, there's my Google Home. Go away. Basically, what is going to happen, I'm going to let you know all the features that I know about all of them, and I am going to then do multiple tests. I'm going to say one thing to one of them and see how it replies, and then say the same thing to the other two. And we will see which one is the smartest. Now, what I know from the very beginning is that the Google Assistant was actually the very first to have continuous speaking. So what does that mean? That means I can go, how tall is Donald Trump?
Donald Trump is 1.90 meters tall.
And then say, where does he live?
His residence or residences of Donald Trump, the White House and Mar-a-Lago.
And that basically means that I can say he without saying his name again, and she will know who I'm talking about, which is actually really great, especially if you turn on the continuous speaking feature where you don't have to press the button again to make it work. Now, my phone was reset, so that's not on currently. Once I put the new firmware on it, I'm definitely turning that on. Now, if we do the same thing with the Amazon Echo, Alexa, how tall is Donald Trump?
Donald Trump is 188 centimeters tall. He is the fourth tallest president in US history.
Where does he live?
The official residence of Donald Trump is the White House. Did that answer your question?
Yes. So she can actually do that as well. And I have continuous speaking on there, so she is actually listening to us right now. But she also has continuous speaking, which is great because it's great not having to repeat yourself twice. Now let's do the same thing with Siri. Go away. How tall is Donald Trump? Look at all the notifications coming in. How tall is Donald Trump?
Here's what I found.
How tall is Donald Trump? How tall is Donald Trump?
Sorry, I don't have a phone number for Oliver Grawczyk. Who would you like to call?
Donald Trump.
Sorry, I don't have a...
How tall is Donald Trump?
Here's some information.
How tall is Donald Trump? How tall is Barack Obama?
Who would you like to call?
Okay, well this sucks. Okay, and after half an hour of trying to get this work on the iPhone and it not happening, we're doing it on the Hackintosh. So, let's ask Siri, how tall is Donald Trump?
Donald Trump is 6 feet 3 inches tall.
Where does he live?
The answer I found is White House.
Yep. And because it has a screen, it'll also show you all the information, just like the Android would. So, all of them have the feature of when you say he, they react by knowing who you're speaking about if you had asked the question previously, which is great because I remember a time when that was not the case. So that's one thing. You can set a bunch of different schedules and a bunch of different tasks in the Alexa app. Of course, I'm guessing you can probably do the same with the HomePod and the Google Assistant, but I have heard that the Alexa is actually a lot better at that than the other assistants. And I do have a bunch of scheduled tasks set up for her. For example, when I say goodnight, she turns off the lights, turns off all my smart switches and puts everything to sleep, which is absolutely great. You can set custom things for her to say when you say a certain thing. I'm pretty sure the others don't have this feature, so Alexa, intruder alert.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Alexa, turn off my lights.
Okay.
Apparently I had the radio set to turn on there, pretty interesting. But as you can see, that is really, really cool. Also, the Alexa finds smart home devices automatically on the network the second they are added, which is also an absolutely incredible feature. I'm pretty sure that on my Google Assistant, I have to do that manually, but let's try it out. Turn on Ender 3.
Sure, turning on Ender 3.
Okay, that did just turn on. So apparently that is also a feature. I never use this to turn on my smart plugs. It's usually always the Alexa. Let's try Siri. Turn on Ender 3.
I found this on the web.
Okay, turn on my lights.
It looks like you haven't set up any HomeKit accessories.
HomeKit? Does that mean that with Siri you can only use Apple devices? Apparently there is a way to add Yeelights to Siri, but she won't do it automatically, which is slightly concerning considering when you're paying for the HomePod, you're paying a lot of money. Then again, this is Apple, so technically that is to be expected. They like to make their stuff proprietary and make it really, really hard for anybody else to connect anything. But let's move on to the next feature. You can actually buy stuff stuff through the Alexa because it is linked to your Amazon account. Alexa, add AMD Ryzen 5 to my basket.
Are you looking for AMD Ryzen 5?
Yes.
The top result is Disney Classic Games, Aladdin and the Lion King, Nintendo Switch. It's £18.99, including VAT, with delivery by the 18th of June. I added it to your Amazon basket where you can review product
No.
details before checkout. To purchase now, say buy it now.
No, she did. She added it to my basket. Okay, so she might not be very good at it, but you get my drift. She can do it. On my phone, add AMD RX 5700 XT to my basket.
Sorry, delivery isn't available in your region just yet.
So I guess it sort of depends where you're at. And now let's try this on Siri. Add AMD Ryzen 5 3600X to my basket.
Sorry, I'm still not sure about that.
So, of course, I mean, that kind of makes sense. This is the only one that is linked to any sort of basket, so it's handy on that end, of course, when it does understand you and doesn't add the things you don't want it to add to your basket. Another thing we can do on this one is I believe we can book flights. Show me flights on the 29th of June from Cork to Warsaw.
Flights from Cork to Warsaw leaving the 29th of June and coming back the 5th of July start at €1,677.
There you go.
The shortest flight.
Alexa, what are the flights on the 29th of June from Cork to Warsaw?
Sorry, I don't know that.
She can't do that. Let's try here. Show me flights on the 29th of June from Cork to Warsaw.
Here's what I found.
So she will show you websites. She won't tell you, but she will show you websites. Out of all of these, I'm currently going to say this is the most sophisticated one. Of course it is. It's Google. And I actually have my smart mirror over there. Let's try ask that. Smart mirror. Show me flights from Cork on the 29th of June.
Some popular flight destinations from Cork include London and Edinburgh.
There we go. Works on the smart mirror. So the smart mirror, because it is connected to the Google Assistant, will also show me the flights. Now let's ask for the weather. Alexa, what will the weather be like today?
Right now, it's 14 degrees Celsius with cloudy skies. Throughout the day, you can expect more of the same, with a high of 17 degrees and a low of 8 degrees.
Okay. Okay, Google, what will the weather be like today?
Today it'll be partly cloudy with a forecasted high of 17 and a low of 9.
Okay.
Right now it's 14 degrees and partly cloudy.
Perfect. And let's try here. What will the weather be like today?
I don't seem to be able to get your current location.
Okay, that's fair. What will the weather be like today?
Here's the weather today.
Okay, very, very simple. Just says the weather and shows me the weather. It won't actually tell me what will the weather be like tomorrow.
It should be nice tomorrow.
Okay.
Up to 17 degrees.
Not much detail, but again, shows me the graph, shows me what I need to know. Okay, pretty cool. So far, I'm going to say the Google Assistant is winning, the Amazon Alexa is next, and then we have Siri, which makes me think why people would pay so much for the HomePod. Maybe if you guys bought the HomePod, let me know, because maybe there's a reason that I don't know about. Again, I don't have it. I'm just working off what I have here, and of course I could add Cortana to the mix, but come on, guys. Are we really going to add Cortana to the mix? Now let's ask one question that I think would be pretty interesting. Alexa, who am I?
I'm not sure who's speaking, but you're in Olivier's account.
Alexa, register my voice.
What's your name?
Olivier.
Olivier. I'll create a new profile with your name. You can find the applicable terms in the Alexa app. To proceed, say yes.
Yes.
Thanks. Olivier, let's go through 4 common phrases together so I can learn to recognize you. Say, Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Alexa, what's the temperature outside? Alexa, play music. Alexa, turn off the light. Alexa, add milk to my shopping list.
Okay, you're good to go. Olivier, it's great to put a name to the voice. I've sent information about your voice profile to the Alexa app.
That's perfect. Who am I?
I'm talking to Olivier. This is Olivier's account.
There you go. So she can actually recognize different voices, which is absolutely amazing. And then you can personalize those voices in the Alexa app, which is just insane. Now, I'm pretty sure the others don't have that feature. Who am I?
Your name is Olivier.
Who are you speaking to?
I got my voice from my engineers. I can sing you a song.
I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. I know voice match is a thing on Google, but I'm pretty sure they haven't gotten that far with it yet. Let's try here. Who am I?
You're the mystical. That's what you told me anyway.
That's fair, it is what I told her. Recognize my voice.
I can't do that.
Okay, she can't do that. Recognize my voice.
To make sure I recognize your voice, set up voice match.
Cool, so we have voice match. So that's a thing, and I'm pretty sure there's something called Face Match, but that is only available on the things that have cameras. Alexa, add milk to my shopping list.
I added milk to your shopping list.
Add milk to my shopping list.
Okay, I added milk.
There's some interesting things on that shopping list. Add milk to my shopping list.
I didn't find a shopping list. Do you want to create one?
Yes.
Okay, added.
What's on my shopping list?
You have one reminder on your shopping list.
Perfect. So of course, what we know is that if you have the Google Assistant or Siri here, you can get them to call people for you using your phone. Of course you can, they're phones. If you have them on the HomePod and on the Google Home, I assume that's not really an option anymore unless it calls through the phone. Now with the Alexa on the other hand, you can use a feature called Drop-In. Alexa, drop in.
This is the only device.
But if you had a second Alexa, you could actually drop in on them from each other. Now, you can use the app, select your Amazon Alexa, click communicate, click drop in, and you can actually call using your phone. Yo, what up? Just testing out the drop-in feature. It's pretty damn cool. Yeah, I mean, it's free calling, you know? If you gave your grandma one of these, you could technically call her anytime you wanted for free. The worst part is you don't need to accept, so you could call in a pretty shitty moment. As you can see here, the Alexa has drop-in features, but one last thing I want to compare on all of these is the commute. So Alexa, what's traffic like?
At the moment, traffic on your commute looks a bit slow. The fastest route takes about 6 minutes via...
Cool, let's ask the assistant. What's traffic like?
There's light traffic in Cork. It's faster than usual.
Okay, so she says something completely different. What's traffic like?
Here's the traffic.
Cool, so she actually opens the Maps app to show me, but she won't tell me. So once again, Siri is down a point for not actually telling me and not being hands-free. So I think we have enough info to conclude. It's not a lot of info, but again, when I get the rest of the smart home devices, I will be able to let you guys know. But I think I can conclude from what I've seen here, because this is kind of the everyday information that people would be using. So let's shut down Mac OS X and let's conclude. So if I were to rank these from 1 to 3, the Google Assistant would come first, the Amazon Alexa would definitely come second, and then after that I would have Siri. And this has nothing to do with me hating Apple. It's just how sophisticated I think these are. The Google Assistant always had the most information to tell me and the most information to show me. It could book flights, add things to my shopping list. The only thing that it couldn't do that the Alexa could do is recognize my voice. The Amazon Alexa comes second because of all its amazing features within the app, being able to create tasks, schedules, set custom commands, and recognize individual voices. I would even be pushing to put the Amazon Alexa above the Google Assistant, but I think its search engine isn't as good as the Google Assistant itself. Then after that we have Siri, because when I asked, she always gave me the least amount of information and usually relied on Wikipedia articles. It wasn't able to book flights, and I'm pretty sure its shopping list is just a reminders list, which I mean works, but it's not the best. It couldn't recognize voices, and I'm pretty sure she hates me. So that is going to be it for today's video, guys. If you liked it, make sure to give it a like. If this floats your boat, I post tech videos daily and VR videos on Mondays and Fridays. If you're not part of the 360p gang yet, make sure to slap that subscribe button with your forehead, join the 360p gang, follow me on my social media here and here, because that's how I communicate with you guys. Join our Discord, where I'm giving out free Discord Nitro. Join our Reddit, where you can post your spicy memes and I'm going to review them. And once again, if you guys want to be notified of future content, make sure to slap that subscribe button, ding my bell, and see you again in the next one. Peace.